Good evening, good people of the internet, and welcome back to my eternal agony, starring Bellbro. Yes, hello. Right, so it's been a little while, and I wish I could say that I'd spent that time diligently preparing in order to overcome the challenge that we failed to, well, beat last time around. Unfortunately, that would be a lie. I have spent the last about 4 minutes getting a shield and buying a couple more life jumps. So, yeah, we'll see how that pans out. So, what is the plan? The plan is, well, the hopeful plan is, to go and beat the bosses of, well, the final bosses of the game. In order to do that, we need to go and kill the Throne Watcher and the Throne Defender. Problem is, they killed me very many times last time. This is why we have gotten the shield. We are going to attempt to play a bit unfair. Cheesily, one might say. Oh yeah, in order to do that, I should probably equip the shield in question. So we just bought this off of Maulen back in Majulum. It's not perfect, but it should do. Actually, do I even need this ring? No, I don't. Cool. But what we do need is the King's Ring to get through the door. It would be rather awkward to try and get through the door and just stand here, spending the whole stream just going, hello? Anybody home? I would like to fight you. Yeah, we wouldn't get very far with that particular methodology. Speaking of the methodology in question, in all my years of actually playing Dark Souls 2, I have never once tried to cheese this boss. I have cheesed other bosses in the past, as you will have seen, or as you may have seen. But this one I have never done, so I have no experience in pulling it off and no practice whatsoever. I should probably have practiced this on a different character in the little hiatus I was on. Oh, well, calling it hiatus is a bit much. In the little bit I wasn't streaming, there we go. And, well, I didn't. So expect repeated failure. If anything, that should be the tagline of my channel. Expect repeated failure. Okay, I might need to get a banner done with a particular text on it. That amuses me greatly. And it is mostly accurate. Right, so the plan is essentially to try and make one of them fall off over here. We need her to do one of her combos. Just 1 or 2 swings won't be enough. Oops. Well, and there you go. Off to a auspicious start. Yeah, so I guess I need to stand a little bit further forward to leave myself enough room to roll around her. Well, I did say expect repeated failure. And, well, I am nothing but, well, I am nothing if not a man of my word. And I'm glad to deliver. Oh well. And this is precisely why I never do the whole, oh yeah, we're totally gonna do this first try kind of thing. Because you are guaranteed to fail spectacularly if you say it that way. Whereas if you own the fact that you are going to fail, and to fail a lot, well, you can laugh at your own failure. And, well, let's just say I get many reasons to laugh. Speaking of failure, let's actually put that ring back on. The King's Ring itself doesn't actually do anything other than open up the passageways. Though this is another thing that I... Actually, did I mention that in another stream? Long story short, it prevents the petrified soldiers from, well, attacking you. Which was another thing I didn't find out until I started playing this playthrough. Alright, well, hopefully we can at least, you know, not kill ourselves on the very first dodge roll. That would be great. A very high bar, admittedly, but a man can dream, right? Yes, yes, good day. Alright, so we're going to stand... Oh, that's too far forward, I think. I think I've messed this up. Ooh, and we just got guard broken. I can't see a damn thing. Alright. Well, that clearly didn't pan out the way we had intended. So we're going to just lead them away, heal up a bit, and try again. Thank you for your cooperation. That's the exact combo I wanted her to do over here, but she's refusing to. Come on. Yes, okay. Now, the thing I should have done if I was being diligent about this is check whether or not he can revive her when she's dead down there. Because I honestly don't have a clue if he can. I hope not. I mean, I would assume not, because I think, if memory serves, I mean, I haven't seen the, oh god. Can we not fail this immediately? Oh god. No! Oh, the worst of all worlds. We threw away our success, wasted our most valuable type of life gem, and we died. Oh, I just threw that with bad dodge rolling. That's another thing I suppose I should have done if I was actually being proper about this. I should have warmed up a bit, so, you know, I wouldn't throw away my success like that, but... At least it was, well, a spectacular failure. You know, if you're going to do anything, make sure you do it properly. So if you're going to fail, fail with flair. Though I often fail to fail with flair. Alright then, well, oh, did we? I don't think I hit the death counter, so... I might wear that button down by the time we actually pull this off, if we ever do. I do wish I still had some Elizabeth mushrooms or roots for this. Come to think of it, are there any... I think that... Oh wait, no, but we need lots of levels to be able to learn a miracle, because I think there is a miracle that passively heals you up. Like you cast it and it gives you lingering heal, but I am not super sure. Oh yeah, that was actually with Ring of Steel protection, and we still took that much damage. Yikes. Oh, could you not do that? Oh, well. That's another one for the record of failure. The record of failure is growing long. Oh man, I was really hopeful that we would actually... Oh, we actually got it to work. I have a creeping suspicion, or sneaking suspicion, this is going to be one of those times where you pull something off relatively early, and then you spend several hours trying to replicate the success that you threw away. Hopefully this is not one of those times, but, yeah. I am not overly optimistic, let's put it that way. On the bright side, we'll be adding some color to the world by leaving all of those bloodstains on the floor. So that's what this is. We're just, engaging in some interior design. Yes. Simply felt that the place could do with a bit of red. And I mean, red is a good color. I think we can... Well, most of us would probably agree that red is a pretty nice color. Whether or not you want that red to be from the blood of a stranger spilled across your floor, well, that's a different matter. And I won't judge. Could you not magic miss— oh, crying out loud. I asked, or well, I was about to say please, but you didn't give me the opportunity to. Oh, this has not worked out. No. No, go away. Shoo! Oh, that's a guard break. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna work out. Yeah, so I need to bait him away, or maybe, Did I... maybe I failed to bait him into an attack combo, because I do try to bait him into one of his attack combos, so that he'll spend a bunch of time swinging at the air, so I can lead her over, so that, well, because if he gets between me and her, she's less likely to fall off. Because, well, she's not standing in the proper spot. Because he's standing in it, but he does not have the same, well, forward momentum in his attack animations. Either way, on we go, to bash our heads into the brick wall once more. It's not very dignified, but you know, someone's gotta do it. I am simply certifying the wall for its structural integrity. With my skull. That's one thing I will say I miss from Elden Ring, would be the stakes of Marika. It would be, like, for spots like this, it would be really nice to just have a little stake of Marika equivalent outside where you could just pop right back up and try again. For Christ's sake. Yeah, he somehow managed to overtake her. Is she just that slow? I thought they had the same walking speed, so I figured if I could get him to just swing and, well, for her to keep walking while he did, she would reach me first, but apparently not. How many effigies do we have? 17, so sure, let's use one. Give us a little bit more margin for error. And, well, Lord knows we're making a lot of errors tonight. Hopefully, this'll be the time. It most likely won't be, but, you know. Gotta keep on trying. Oh, come on, why are you going that way? Okay, maybe no? Nope. Oh, goddammit, we got shoved off. Well, poor Bellbro. He's not having a good day at work today. I hope he's got good life insurance. Makes me wonder though, what would life insurance look like in the world of Dark Souls? I cannot imagine there would be all that many life insurance providers out there. Or at least not all that many honest ones. Yeah, get used to seeing this route. We'll be spending probably most of the stream running down this path. Oh, oh dear. I suppose it gives us an ample opportunity to appreciate the rock texture here. Very cavernous, yes. Alright, take whatever the hell this is, let's go. What? Could you not do that? For crying out loud. I suppose it makes me wonder if this cheese even works on New Game Plus. I mean, we already know it works on New Game Plus. We've seen it happen. But her running up to just cast a magical shockwave nova right next to us was not helpful. Not in the least. I would much prefer her cooperation on this matter, but can't really blame her, can I? If you walk up to someone and it's like, hey, could you jump off this cliff for me? Well, they're not particularly likely to be, well, swayed by your request. If they are swayed by your request, then frankly, something is horrifically wrong and you should probably not ask that of that person. Maybe offer them a snack or a hug instead. Maybe I could bribe her with a cinnamon roll or something. Like, here, you eat this while I beat this guy to death, and then we can fight afterwards, okay? Okay. But unfortunately, this game does not feature cinnamon rolls, so we cannot put that to the test. It's not great, but what can you do? Other than, you know, once again apply forehead directly to brick wall. Hello, brick wall, how are you doing? I would say it's nice to meet you, or nice to see you again, but that would be an abject lie. Oh, come on, stupid tile. Oh no, this is not going to work. Oh no, don't do that. Come over here. Okay. Not really sure what just happened there. I guess I got shoved off? Not a very dignified camera angle at the end, no matter what no matter what actually happened. Swapping over the Ring of Blades feels like an exercise in, well, futile optimism. Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna get to deal damage to them. Suppose it's true what they say, hope is the last thing to die. I imagine Bellbro would prefer it to be him to be the last Thane to die, but... Well, life is often disappointing, isn't it, Bellbro? I imagine we'll wear a trench through all this stone by the time we either wrap up for the night, or by the time we succeed, whichever comes first. Oh, god damn it. And of course, that's when she does the move I need her to do. Could you kindly... Oh, no. Oh, is she gonna fall off now? Okay, no. It would have been heartbreaking if she fell off right there after she's already killed me. Yeah, this is not working out very well, is it? But well, we are trying. Failing, but we are trying. I suppose on the bright side, we're not using all that many life gems on each attempt, so... Could be worse. Could be worse. But again, low bar. Okay, that is not what we wanted. Right, that did not work. Maybe no? No, don't do that. Oh, well, this feels familiar, doesn't it? Okay, maybe. Nope. I misjudged the floor. Misjudged the floor. I don't know why, but there's something amusing about that. One drink of water later, and we are ready to die again. I mean, try again. Excuse me. Alright then. Off he goes to die once more. Poor little Bellbro. It's really not very good for his health, is it? When you start seeing, you know, the shoulder blades through the gaping holes in the flesh, that's probably when you should reconsider your approach. Frankly, I'm reconsidering quite a few things right now. But yes, we are going to keep trying with this. Hopefully we can pull it off, because I would like to be able to beat this without, well, forfeiting the challenge. On. Come on. Oh, that's just 2. That's just 1. Oh dear. Okay, there we go. I would love for him to just fall backwards there, that would have been great. Oh, I think I'm dead. Oh, okay. Right, we're just going to play this very slowly. Okay. I mean, we do decent damage. Assuming he cannot revive her. If he can revive her, this is not good. I'm just going to play as if he cannot revive her. And take things slow. Because if I play assuming that that he can revive her, I will probably rush myself too much and mess it up. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm immune to messing it up, I absolutely could. I mean, I think he could kill me in 2 hits. But I am certainly reducing the risk of messing up by doing it this way. Okay, we did not reach him there. Right in the kneecap. I guess that's what we're doing. We're just punching his right knee until the joint is inverted. See how well he fights then. Oh wait, what? He put the shield away. Isn't this what he normally does when he's reviving her? I think it is. I'm just somewhat terrified of a throne watcher popping up right next to me. Or maybe he puts it away when he drops below half health and I just never noticed. I suppose that's possible. I was greedy, but we got away with it. Okay, he's buffed up. I don't like that his timings are slightly different now. I also don't like how his torso wobbles like that. It just makes me think he's attacking when he's not actually doing anything. On the bright side, him buffing up does not seem to have reduced the amount of damage it takes, and the buff wore off, okay. Okay, we got him. Well, time for Nashandra then.
Brave undead, you have proven yourself to me. Now, be one with the dark.
I'd rather not if it's all the same to you. Right, she's going to do her little summoning of cursing blobs. Those things. To try and bait her away from them. Okay, we do good damage. Oh, I thought she was gonna cast a spell there. The good thing is, if we do die here, the Throne Watcher and Defender do stay dead. Okay, that was lucky. I thought she was doing the Nova, but she was doing the laser and she just missed. Right, now she's summoning them over there, and that does replace the old ones, okay. I was a little worried it would just clutter the entire arena with those wings. Okay, that is the Nova. Probably dodged that by blind luck more so than anything else. But hey, you know, I'm not one to object to blind luck. Blind luck is kinda great. Oh. Well, we rolled too early. Oh well. At least the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender are dead. I think. God, I hope so. I would hate to be wrong on that. That would ruin my evening, quite frankly. I enjoy my evening unruined. Oh, actually, we can... I'm going to live in a happy fantasy land where they do not respawn. Actually, did I get the soul? Yes, I did, so surely they don't respawn. Because if I got the souls and they respawned, yeah, no, that would not happen. So they are most definitely dead. Good. One of those quotes that does not go well out of context. Be that as it may, it has been said. Hello again, Nashandra. Actually, let's get rid of this. That is a lot closer than I would like it to be. Thankfully, just sprinting through them does delete them, but you can't really do that with all of them in one go. Are you going to stop role-playing the Death Star and come over here, or...? Apparently not. Like, yes, we get it, you can cast a cool Death Laser. We have seen it now. Hey, Jono. That was a bad time to look at chat. I got a massive scythe smacked into my head. Hope you're doing well, Jono. Oh god. Nova shenanigans. Or, okay, no, some... Okay, now they do stack up. I guess they are a duration, it was a sheer coincidence last time around. Thankfully, we do still have this one spot where we can fight her without being cursed to death. It's not your bad, it's... I need to figure out a better way to have... because right now I've got the chat on my second monitor, so I have to... Well, it's not just on my second monitor, it's on the far right bottom corner of my second monitor. So it couldn't be, ow, much further away, if I tried. Oh no. Oh, I thought she was going to do the Nova, but she did the laser. It certainly is, that is a skill I do not have. Of course, that's the thing you care about. The funny number. But, so the weather is messing up your streaming, or is it, have you gotten a sudden hot spell in your country, and are you just melting in your streaming den? Oh, lightning, yeah. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Because my first thought was maybe that it was too warm for streaming. Like, that doesn't make any sense where he is, and given his proclivity for temperature. Anyway, third time's a charm. A charm? Yeah, sure, third time's a charm. We got Lidl store brand discount Sean Connery right there, with no warranty offered. Reminds me of the Lidl where I used to go and get my groceries when I lived and worked in the Netherlands. And the first thing you'd see when you entered the store was this placard with the recalls going on at that time. Oh, damn. Yeah, that is a pretty big client. An international client, even. One of Herculean proportions. Where did I die? Oh yeah, over here. Going to delete this blob. Or fail. Oh, right, I have to roll through it. Or do I? No, I must just be missing the... Oh, okay, well that's a disastrous start. And now she's standing on the cursed blob. I can't fight her when she's standing there because I'll just get cursed to death. Okay. Tax paperwork. Lovely. Forgot? Oh, right. I forgot that her basic attacks also apply curse. I mean, it makes perfect sense, I just forgot about it. Curse is kind of her— oh god. Okay, more blobs. Or just one? Huh. I really don't want to be using an ow strike weapon. I guess this lady, you want to have a slashing weapon, I think. Possibly a piercing one. But definitely not strike, I don't think. Maybe? I mean, she's— oh god. She's mostly bones, so you would think that strike would actually be pretty decent, but... I mean, I suppose it is actually pretty decent. She just has quite a lot of health. Cursed makes you hollow if you are alive, and if you're already hollow, she will actually deal a shit ton of damage to you with the curse blobs. Oh, that's a no-go. Oh, unnecessary roll there. She rages against the machine. That feels like a joke that just flew right ow over my head. I wish that scythe had flown right over my head. Instead, it passed right through it. Not particularly comfortable, I do have to say. Oh god, more curse blobs. Please don't spawn one right next to me. Okay, no, she didn't. What? Oh, uh, I guess that the little grey dust smoke thing is also damaging? Maybe? Because if that was the laser's hitbox, then frankly I am a bit upset. I mean, I'm not upset, but... I think we can all agree that I wasn't necessarily in the wrong for for thinking I was safe. I mean, I'll count it as a death anyway, because I'm pretty sure that I have probably forgotten a few along the way, or that I missed a few. So. We will accept our death with gracious humility. Even though, again... At least, again, I don't think I could necessarily be faulted for thinking I was safe there. I guess I maybe stood too close to, like, the smoke particle effects or whatever they are. You learned a cool thing while doing your taxes. That is the first, and mark my words, last time that phrase will ever be used. Oh, have they now? That is pretty damn sweet. I loved when a tax plan comes together. Okay, we're not going to be cute with trying to delete the blob. Alright, come over here, you. No. We'd all much rather you didn't do that all day. Would you please not do that all day? For crying out loud, what is this? The annual laser convention. Did I step into a rave or a boss fight? A rave. Okay, good to know. She's firing her baton. She is indeed firing her. Oh, what is this? Okay, no, that was just the blobs. Then a laser. Oh no, I stood too close to the cursed blob on the right. This is ridiculous. Okay, for some reason that one did not get deleted. But lady, I am in a skirt and I have a bell on my head. I'm not that dangerous. Okay, are you ready to engage in fisticuffs? Nope. She's not ready to engage in fisticuffs. Point blank laser. Looks like she could take a couple pointers on etiquette. Is that blobs or laser? Blobs. That's a laser. Can I? Okay, we can actually stand here. Oh, that's a Nova. I'm glad I backed up a little bit further, because I thought it was safe, and then the spider senses went, you should back up a little bit more. Okay, that is a bit nonsensical. Oh no. I thought she was going to do her laser sweeping from either, well, the other, from her right to her left. But nope. Looks like I was the one who got to take the pointer. Yeah, that was absurd. Just the sheer amount of laser spamming. Just a whole new level of laser spamming. Actually, is she weak to lightning? I don't remember. Oh, I didn't pay attention to the damage numbers. I couldn't verify it even if I did try it. Oh, did I not put on the correct ring? I guess I didn't. Wait, what? The door was up? Did you notice that? The door started opening before I put the ring on, I think. I heard the mechanism. Pretty sure I heard it before I put the ring on. Huh. I mean, I might just be mistaken, but could have sworn. Kingless behavior. Yeah. You heard him, Nashandra. Kingless behavior. Well, hopefully we can spend less time being lasered and less time dying. Both of those would be good. She wants the funny number as well. I mean, maybe. I might just skip that number out of sheer spite if that's what she wants. Just jump straight up to 70. Because this should work. Why is it not working? Okay. That was bad science. Is it just walking through it then? Is that it? And dodging through it then? Yeah, maybe that's the case then. So by dodging through it, I'm actually not quote-unquote killing the blob because I am, well, iframing through it instead of walking through it. I wonder if that's it. I'm nothing if not willing to die for science. I say that, then a couple minutes later a biotech firm shows up knocking on my door. It's like, hey, we need test subjects. Cool, but no. Though I do know a guy who might volunteer for you. At least if you need a cliff evaluator. No more deaths allowed. Yeah, about that. The funny number might be inevitable. The question is, what funny number will we end up on? Will we end up on the obvious funny number or the triple-digit funny number? We will find out in due course. Actually, I suppose... I wonder if most of our damage is dark. That is only a +1. I could try it, why not? It won't do jack shit against the curse. Double it to pass it on to the next tarnished. Well, there's no tarnished here to pass it on to. You filthy casual. We're the bearer of the curse, which is, well, deeply appropriate now. Okay, so what happens if we just sprint through it? No, that does not work. Yeah, rolling through... So how did that not work last time, then? I am baffled. Alright. Are we back in Laser Spam City, or... Okay, she's approaching. It's fisticuffs time! As I very nearly mess up the very first dodge roll. I mean, it would have been funny, but... I would like for her to be the punchline this time. Pun not intended. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Is it blob? Okay, it's blob time. Oh. Very nice of her to plonk one down literally right next to me. Oh god, and laser. Oh, overtime. Oh no. I shouldn't have done that. Well, funny number achieved. On a very dumb death. I mean, I suppose that's appropriate. If we were going to reach the funny number, we might as well do it stupidly. But yeah, I did not really notice any benefit from this ring. Again, it doesn't do anything against curse anyway. But yeah, we got quite unlucky with the blob placement there, to use the technical term. On the bright side, even if we somehow end up hard stuck on Nashandra of all things, at least we did kill the Throne Watcher. And, well, we killed the Throne Watcher. And, in fairness, we did kill the Throne Defender, just the Watcher not so much. She came down with a fatal case of the cheese. Though it took quite a few corpses to get to that point. Many Bellbros died to achieve the cheese. Which reminds me, I saw something that was just insane. So, apparently you can do some kind of weird AI freeze on Nashandra by throwing an item just before she spawns. So you're hitting her in the cutscene and it just breaks her AI. I think I first saw that on Infa's channel, YMFAH. That guy does some insane things, and well, not just Dark Souls, but Sekiro and Elden Ring, all manner of shenanigans. And Skyrim. For example, Skyrim without talking, or Skyrim without walking. He's, I am somewhat worried for that man's mental health. Because, well, no sane human being would do what he does. I highly recommend this stuff, it's hilarious. Just gonna top up with a life gem here. Oh, okay, more blobs. That was close. A close shave. I don't know about you, but I prefer not to shave with lasers. Especially not death lasers from a freaking scythe-wielding lunatic. That is very far down the list of things I wish to experience. Oh god, Nova. Oh god. Ow. Nope, let's not greed this. I need to be very careful not to end up in blob range. All right. Question is a certain... Oh yeah, I think a certain fellow is about to show up, or maybe not. I guess we're done. Yup. I thought Aldia might show up, but he didn't, so... I don't remember how to make him appear. Yeah, no, she doesn't have a face too. Luckily for me. So yeah, we have now beaten Dark Souls 2 on New Game Plus with the Covenant of Champions while wearing a bell in our head. I mean, people have done far more impressive things, but I am quite pleased. Wait, hang on, this means we could actually legitimately end this character's journey on Death 69. Though again, that might be an inaccurate number.
Once the fire is linked, souls will flourish anew, and all of this will play out again. It is your choice to embrace or renounce this.
Are you saying it was a blessing, Jono? She ran out of lasers. I guess she should have bought this. She should not have bulk ordered off of Wish.com. If she just bought one good laser... Oh, bloody hell, excuse me. If she just bought one good laser, she would have been fine. But no. Bulk ordered off of Wish.com, and now she lost to this thing.
Only you can see.
Timu laser strikes again. Can you imagine a Death Star built by Timu? Like, you try and flip the switch and it just explodes. You may fire when... dead. At least the delivery would be quick. Actually, you know what? I suppose that explains the Death Star in Return of the Jedi. The incomplete one. Like, they got some of the parts, but because all of the parts came from different suppliers, well, some of them arrived really early, some of them show up 2.5 years later when you have well and truly forgotten that you ordered anything. Oh really? I had no idea. Can we? Okay, we can skip these credits this time. Since we did actually, I think we watched through the credits on the first run through. Wait, so, hang on. If I check the end of the standard playthrough, we can work out how many deaths we had. Oh wait, oh, we're in online mode, never mind. We could have been in, actually, I suppose we can't be invaded right there. But usually I've played in offline mode, and if you're in offline mode and you go and check this thing, because obviously now, yeah? If I go and check this tablet, it will tell us how many people have died, in online mode anyway, in Dark Souls 2 across the world. And that's a lot of people. Oh well, it's not unique character deaths, so, you know, if one person had died this many times, that would still count. But if you're in offline mode, it will show you how many times you have died. But with that in mind, I think we are ready to say goodbye to the Bellbro. At least for now. He might return later. Though I make no promises on that, because, well, frankly, I think he is kinda, you know, I think he's earned his retirement. Though on that note, let's fix him up. He deserves that much at least. Here we go, one last life gem for the road. Screw it, we'll get him some levels too. For all the suffering and cheesing the Throne Watcher and Throne Defender, we might as well eat their souls as well. Yeah, again, the death number might not be accurate, but I'm tempted to simply leave the be, you know, not investigate too much, and just leave this as the canon ending. Because it wasn't forced, no matter what, this was in the organic number we ended up on. And sure, I might have forgotten a few things or a few deaths along the way, but that doesn't change the fact that we ended up on this number by complete coincidence. Because, sure, either we ended up on it properly, or we ended up on it by, well, sheer coincidence by the exact number of deaths I forgot along the way, so...
Bearer until...
Very glorious. Very funny. Deeply comedic. Ah, so close. Oh, there we go. That's a good number. Actually, can you use more than one life gem in one go? Oh, okay. I was thinking if you could use, you know, more than one, I would just buy a whole stack and use all 99 of them in one go. I don't think anybody wants to watch, well, sit here and watch while I do this. Through 30 more life gems. Make that 29. I think we all get the point. But yes, with that in mind... Actually, let's... Oh wait, hang on, we can leave him right where we started. I'm pretty sure we started the first episode up here. All that time ago. We can take in the view. Glorious. But yeah, I suppose that means the end of tonight's stream. Which is actually quite convenient, because I do need to be up a bit earlier tomorrow than usual. Or at least a bit earlier than I usually would be on a Sunday. But yeah, I do love this game. It has a lot of flaws. It has a lot of wonky stuff in it. It was not finished. Like, the story behind the development is quite a wild ride if you look it up. But by far my favorite game FromSoft ever made. And I love the soundtrack here in Bajula too. Yeah, I'm not familiar with the Berserk anime or the manga, but I think I know which piece of music you're talking about, because I think I've had that, well, not, I haven't used it, but I'm pretty sure I've heard it being used before, or being referenced. But for now, that would be all. From Bellbro to all of you, good night and goodbye.